yeah, man. I look at some of the new guys, and you could just tell that it's the first game jitters, So, hopefully, they getting settled in, and the guys that's been here, we're doing a good job of trying to get those guys settled in. So, I feel like we have nowhere to go but up.
Did you see a noticeable change in the defense? The depth, the leadership. Did you see all that tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Just as far as responding to adversity, they came out, they scored first. Usually it's like, oh crap, here we go again. But now it's like, let's do it, let's go, let's put that behind us, let's get to the next drive, and let's just keep going. Our leaders stepped up. Even guys that's not leaders was stepping up, and that wasn't the case last year.
Did you say anything to the young guys?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Anyone specifically?
You say, did I say anything to the younger guys? Just just in general. No one specifically. Just in general to all the younger guys.
You know how it is being a big man playing football. You always dream about getting that ball in your hands. Yeah. Did you fantasize about putting those juke moves on, those spins?
Man, that came out of nowhere, though. That just it was just like a rabbit foot. You know what I mean? It just came out of nowhere. So. Like I told them, I credit my defensive teammates for going out, getting those blocks, and getting me into that end zone. Unfortunately, it didn't count as a touchdown, but it still counted as a pick, so I'm still happy.
That drive you crazy? Missing out that touchdown.
It was, I was still so happy that I got the interception. I was like, you know what? Whatever, I put my offense in a good position to score, so it was all right.
You ever have an interception before?
No, never. Never in my life. So that was definitely my first interception, and I took it back for a touchdown. So
you ever get sick of talking about it either? Like, are people asking you about it? Like,
already?
Tomorrow?
Oh yeah. No, I'll probably talk about this for the rest of the season, or if I do something better, hopefully I can talk about that. But until then, I'm gonna still keep talking about it. I mean, even my teammates still talking about it. We're trying to petition to get this thing on ESPN Top 10. So you know what I mean. We got to keep it going.
Jake and Justin said they had no clue you were that agile. Like, did you have any clue you were that agile? I mean, you kind of reminded me of Billy Bobbing away from Varsity Blues, kind of running that field, but in like a more athletic fashion.
That was crazy. Obviously, I'm a big guy, and people don't usually see big guys like making moves like that. So, I surprised myself. I surprised a whole lot of other people. So, I'm still happy.
What those moves you just take away, like even looking back on it from years now? I mean, is this as far as happy moments in your life go? I mean, is this up there?
This will probably stick with me for the rest of my life. This is something I'll tell my kids. My kids probably tell their kids. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. So.
Will they believe it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It came right at me. I was so mad. So okay.
You gonna get in coach's ear at all about putting you in on those goal line situations?
Hey man, he need to give me some tight end looks, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right, man. Kicked off with a bang there earlier, right? Got that first sack. How'd that feel getting that one under your belt?
I feel great to start the first defensive playoff with a sack. That's the way to start the year. I just want to keep it up and just continue to get better.
Did you feel some of that pressure on you to kind of come out there and get that monkey off your back? I mean, a lot of the talk coming in with some of these other guys and these transfers that were coming in, they were big-time sack guys, and this new buck position that was created almost for some of these new guys, and then one after another they kept dropping, and then you're sitting there and everybody's kind of wondering, can Ben Goodman get it done? You come out there and got that monkey off your back. I mean,
yeah, it feels pretty good, but I also put in the time and the work, and just everything plays a part, and just ended up happening, and it ended up going my way. Just thankful.
How was that South Dakota offensive line? I mean, there's some big guys up there. I mean, what did you think about what they were showing you up front?
I give all the credit to South Dakota. They was decent. They played hard and they played well. So for the most part, that's pretty good.
As a defensive front seven, how do you guys feel you performed tonight?
I say we performed a little under average, because we didn't play up to par what we know we can play. We know we can play better. We had a couple mistakes. It's the first game, though. We got the first game under our belt. We got the win. That's what matters.
How did it work out with all the subbing and stuff? I mean, constantly churning guys in and out. How did that work out for you as a player on the sideline? I mean, is it tough to get into a groove? Is it nice to get a rest? I mean, where are you falling there?
Well, it's part of the thing you do on defense. So you're going to have to sub, and just how we play defense. But getting into the groove, you just got to go. When it's your time out there, you just got to make the best of your time, and you just got to make your plays when they present themselves.
All right, that's a two-part question here. One, what was going through your head when you saw Keon taking off towards that end zone with that ball in his hand? And two, what was going through your head when he got the penalty and took the helmet off?
I saw Keon, and I was like, holy cow. Wow, he really caught the ball. And then after he made the first person miss, I was like, he's really going to score. And then I got so excited. I'm glad he got it in zone first, but even though it ended up being called back, I got so excited. I took my helmet off like we was in practice. But I tried to slip it back on real fast, but the ref still caught me anyway.
Cool. You ever seen him move like that?
No.
Juking guy?
Juking and spinning. I was like, wow, Keon really doing his thing out there.
Did you say anything about it in the locker room afterwards?
Yeah,
Is he bragging?
He been looking for the pictures that been posted. He been waiting for a picture, though. I'm really excited for him, though.
All right, man. First night in Division I football. How was it?
I mean, the feeling is indescribable. It's something that you dream about, and even your dreams don't even add up to how the atmosphere actually was. It's crazy.
And it's kind of tough. They didn't give you a lot of looks tonight. I mean, you take some solace in that, like, you know, that they didn't go after you. You kind of wish they would have.
I mean, it is what it is. I can't be mad at the fact. I'm just looking forward to next week. Tomorrow we'll go to the chalkboard and get ready for Rice.
You happy with your play tonight?
I mean, I did fine, I guess. There's always room for improvement, I'll say that.
All right, man. What was it like on that sideline? I guess were you on the field when Keon got that pick?
Yeah, I was on the field. I mean, I'm trying to block down field for him. I didn't know he was going to make it that far, so I'm holding my block for as long as possible. And then we got to all celebrating the end zone and stuff like that. So it's an exhilarating feeling to have one of your defensive linemen take one to the
You ever see him move like that?
Nah,
Man, he was
never. I
spinning,
mean, he had
juking.
moves that I never even knew he had. He pulled some stuff out of his back pocket, but I'm happy for Keon. I'm happy for the defense overall.
You know a guy that big can move?
I didn't know that. I really didn't know he had that in him.
That's cool, man.
They might slide him into the backfield or something.
Overall, I mean, how do you feel out there tonight? I mean, team-wise, I mean, a lot of penalties tonight. I mean, do you think that's just a lot of jitters kind of stuff?
I think that has to do with it being the first week and everybody's first game out there. I mean, things are going to happen like that, but as the season goes on, I mean, we're going to cut down on that.
Man, I know you kind of hit on it just a second ago, but how excited are you for next week in Rice?
I'm real excited. I really think it's going to be a challenge for us, and it'll tell how we'll do for the rest of the season. So we want to go in with all pistols going.
What about the fans out there getting out in front of the crowd? How was that?
Oh, it was great. I mean, we had a packed house tonight, so, I mean, we're just really appreciative to have all the support.
Excited when he got the interception, and when he made the spin move, you know, you don't normally see a big guy make a move like that and keep going. So, you know, he got everything going for us, and you know, that was a great moment for him. I know he was super excited. I know he's a little mad that he didn't get the touchdown, but you know, it was a great run. So.
What's the chatter like the coach said at halftime? Hey, let's run it down their throats. That's what we're going to do from here on out. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
the offense get fired up by that idea?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we wanted to come out and we wanted to improve on the way we played in the first half. We didn't start out fast, and you know, it took us a little bit to get going. And, you know, really, you know, at the end of the day, when you look at it, you know, we really shot ourselves in the foot a lot of times, and you know, that comes with game experience, and that comes with, you know, people learning from mistakes. You know, there's a lot of penalties out there that stalled some drives. You know, all that. So there's a lot of things for us to improve upon, and it's really good for us to get that film in and watch it tomorrow, and you know, get ready for Rice, you know, this next week.
You got that first touchdown pass.
It felt amazing. You know, it felt great to just get that, you know, off my chest and just, you know, go out there and have fun and, you know, definitely relax with me. You know, it was just so much fun being out there, and you know, love this game so much, and to be able to, you know, go out there and throw a touchdown to Justin and share that moment together was pretty cool.
It only took you 28 minutes to do what last year's team could not, which is throw a touchdown pass to a wide receiver.
Yeah, we're hoping we can do a lot more of that, and we're just going to try and improve every single day, and you know, we're going to take it one game at a time, and you know, try and win each and every single one. So we're fired up about it.
How do you think the offense played as a whole?
You know, I think the offense played, you know, I don't think it was our best game, obviously, you know, but I think when you look at it, you see that our team, our offense in particular, really shot ourselves in the foot half the time, and we were able to put 31 points on the board. I think, you know, you look at it in that way, I think it speaks a lot of volume to our offense and our capabilities. You know, and we just got to correct those little mistakes and little mental errors that we had during the game. And I think we're going to be just fine.
Grade yourself. I know you haven't watched the film yet, but just right now, quick after the game, how do you think you played?
You know, I felt pretty good about it. I felt really good about it. Really, I wouldn't be able to give a fair assessment until after, you know, I watched the film and all that. But, you know, I'm pleased with, you know, the way I came out there and played. And, you know, obviously you have room for improvement. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I did whatever they asked me to do and tried to do it to the best of my abilities. And, you know, the most important statistic was the W at the end of the day. So that's what I'm all about.
It seemed like even on the incompletions, a lot of times it was just off a guy's hands or a matter of inches. You weren't off by very much. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, usually with the first game, you always hate, you know, people saying that the first game, you know, is always going to be a tough one just because you just want to get things rolling and get people in, you know, in the flow of the game. But, you know, I think that's kind of where we're at offensively. You know, we just, you know, need to get out there, get that game experience because, you know, there's a lot of young guys or guys that are playing for the first time, you know, those kinds of things, myself included, you know, being out there. So, you know, I think we're going to be just fine. We just got to keep improving and take practice seriously and you know, I think we're going to get better and better as the season goes on.
We can always rely on the run game, you know, and it's been like that since last year. You know, we can run the ball up front, and the offensive line, they're physical up front, so, I mean, why not stick with it, you know, so just go from there.
Everybody wants to know how you guys are going to handle this, you know, all these backs that can get all these carries. You've been there with Darius before. Last year you had 29, 30 carries a game. Tonight he took a few from you. Was it nice to feel a little less beat up tonight than it was?
I mean, yeah, it feels good. You know, just to know that either Taylor or Darren can go in the game and you know that it's going to be fresh legs and they're going to do something positive out there. So it's always a positive to know that other people come in the game, they're going to do just as good, you know. So.
Am I right? Do you feel less beat up than you did?
Oh, yeah, I do. I feel less beat up.
Very cool. Thanks, man.
All right, no problem.
Take you out of the groove a little bit. I mean, some guys will say, you know, no, I need to get in that groove. Yeah. I need to be on the field. Another guy, you know, like you just said, you need to rest. Where you falling?
No, I mean, if coach sees us in the groove or whoever is getting the ball in the groove, he's going to keep that person in the game, you know, until the series is up or whatnot. And I mean, it's just a matter of just. I mean, we split series or whatnot, and if you're going, then you're going to keep getting the ball and just keep doing whatever. So it's just really a mindset of just if you're in there and the series is going good, he's not going to take you out, no matter who's running the ball or whatnot.
What about the offensive line? What was it like running behind those guys? And I know you guys practiced all the time the first time on the field. What was that like?
Oh, it was good. You know, they were physical up front. You know, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, which is play physical and play hard, and you can't do nothing but thank them for that.
You worried about another running back getting that backfield with Keon out there, the way he was moving out there?
Yeah, Keon, man, that was crazy. Keon was spinning off tackles and just moving. You know, Keon is he did his thing tonight.
What do you think? A goal line next week or?
Yeah, have him run flat and throw it to him. Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks, Jim.